could end it on a high note and in the top 5 of FIBA Women's Asia Cup 2025. Welcome to Shenzhen as the Philippines go up against New Zealand in a bid to finish 5th in the 2025 FIBA Women's Asia Cup. It's going to be New Zealand who start things off here. Dale's been a prominent starter for them throughout this entire tournament. Pizzi immediately fouled by her opposite, number 8. Pizzi's had a solid tournament in her first for New Zealand. Averaging the 9.5 points per game, 7 rebounds, ranking 7th in the tournament at the moment. McGoldrick coming off an absolute amazing game. That time can't connect. Same can be said for Panganiban. She passes it to Ozar. And De Jesus. Probably had her best game of the tournament against Korea. Let's then come up with the win there. Pizzi's got a big role to play here on Anima. And the help was good there from McGoldrick.
Really good defense by Pizzi. First of all, active hands to put pressure on Anima way out in the perimeter, and then was able to stave her off and not getting fouled.
De Jesus misses. They recognize they had to go quick with the shot clock ticking down, and they get another chance here through Panganiban. The 19-year-old revelation, as you said, Laurie, back in the action to start off here today. So a foul on the three-point shot there. Sends the 19-year-old Philippines point guard to the free-throw line. Coming off 19 points, 4 rebounds and 3 assists against Korea.
She plays at the San Diego State University. She was a freshman there, averaging 10.3 points per game.
Clearly prepared her well for tournament basketball. She's taken to it like a duck in water.
Well, she has, and often it takes a little bit of time to sort of find your feet within a senior ranks and just the speed and physicality, but she has not looked out of place at all.
Foul on the long 2. She makes both her free throws. Shearer into Dale. It's a nice pass, and Dale gets the finish. Well executed play. Good uses of the screen by Dale. Hard cut to the basket. Nice pass and finish. Now De Jesus. Kicking across to Ozar. Shearer snatches it away, and she's off and running. Back-to-back baskets for New Zealand.
Well, smart play by Shearer. She knew she couldn't actually grab the ball, so she just swatted it ahead and was able to gather it and go finish.
It was actually scoreless against Japan in New Zealand's last game. The 2 rebounds and 2 assists, so that'll definitely feel good. An assist early on and a bucket. Panganiban now. De Jesus. Serrata tries for the long 2. That's a very tough shot.
Well, it was so quick, and she just really caught it, got her balance, and shot it.
McGoldrick back to Dalton. Finds her captain again, and Ezra McGoldrick on the score sheet.
Nice hard cut by McGoldrick.
McGoldrick had an outstanding performance against Japan. And Anima, she's been outstanding all tournament.
She really has. She is their inside presence at both ends of the court, and we could see her getting the ball there. A little spin move, finished on Pizzi.
Beautiful fade to Dalton. Both teams are fighting their through.
Well, Dalton recognized that her player was overplaying her, so cut straight to the basket, and a nice find by Pizzi.
Ozar tried to do the same. Serrata can't go again. McGoldrick slaps that away. Dalton again, gets it to go. There's one more to come for her.
That is really good pace by the New Zealand team. That's the way they want to play, but we can just see that block by McGoldrick. Then everybody is taking off. Nice little pass to Dalton, who was streaming down the lanes. Really good team basketball by New Zealand.
Dalton coming off 9 points and 4 rebounds against Japan. can't convert the three-point play. Animam off and running. Can she go all the way? Jack Animam.
Good left-hand finish by Animam over Pizzi.
Great pace as well. Flew down the floor. McGoldrick couldn't keep a handle on it, and now she has to wrestle with Animam. Jump ball. Arrows facing the way of the Philippines. I mentioned McGoldrick's amazing game. It was to the tune of 28 points, 12 rebounds and 2 assists against Japan. An individual tournament high in terms of points.
Yeah, we were hoping she'd get 30, but not to be that game, but it was an outstanding effort.
Ozar now. She's also coming off an individual tournament high for herself in terms of points. Scored 10 in the last game. Dale, McGoldrick, Animam, back to Shearer. Animam goes again, and she is just corralled every time she tries to grab the rebound. I know that she's an unwon rebounder in the tournament, and then going to work. Here comes Whitaker and Strawbridge for New Zealand, and also Casey De La Rosa for the Philippines.
De La Rosa is another player that has had instant impact when she comes onto the court.
Certainly worked her way into the tournament really nicely. McGoldrick. There is De La Rosa straight into the action. De Jesus flying down the floor. Whitaker pulls down the rebound.
3 on 2.
Can Shearer take advantage? She
Really,
can!
really good skip pass across the court. Shearer guard her feet set. 3 on 2 situation, good decision.
Another one that's had a really positive tournament. Amy Shearer. Animam now finds some space, stepping. And a trouble ball. Here's the look here from Shearer. Gets the first 3 of the game. Kino not too happy with that. Panganiban can get off and running. Good goal with 2 defenders there, but wasn't converted. So Rebecca Pizzi comes back onto the floor to replace Ezra McGoldrick.
Imagine we'll see subs from both these coming fairly fast and furious, given they both just played yesterday. And
De La Rosa. Especially tight turnaround for the Philippines.
Yes.
They played the last game of the night and now the first game here today. So you can understand probably why they're a bit more flat in the warm-up.
well, and you know, both had tough games. New Zealand against Japan, Philippines against Korea.
Yeah, Korea really shot the lights out last night. Philippines tried everything. That's a good response. That's the instant impact you talk about.
De La Rosa.
Sends that away. Whitaker, you could say the same for her. Like you said at the start of the coverage, has played some really nice minutes off the bench. In the frame to receive it here. And then she fouls Animam.
Animam is just a workhorse in there. She's getting the rebounds, and then she's getting swarmed by New Zealand players, and she's just working so hard on every possession.
Animam so far up to 4 points and 2 rebounds. We see Sukapong out there for the first time today. De Jesus. Anima. De Jesus for the three. Knocks that one down. Draws the score within 2. Now she gets it back. Philippines superstar. Gets it back to Zalarosa. Good dish to Pastrana, but just too much tall timber ahead of her. Strawbridge. Oh, blocks again Zalarosa, but this time it's ricocheted straight to Whitaker.
Good follow-up by Whitaker. Sometimes you can stop running if you think your teammate's going to get a layup, so it was a good follow-up by her.
Now she's defending Anumam. Sugapong. He collects it. Hokianga now. Dale. Long 3. Zalarosa also a workhorse under the rim at the moment too. De Jesus pops on the Jets. Kizzy was right there with her. Seen some great defense so far in this game. Strawberries tries for a 3. Haven't seen her do that too much in this tournament. Sugapon tries to dump it to De Jesus.
If you notice, most of the perimeter shots from both teams, if they miss, it's because they're falling short. And that's, I'm assuming, just because their legs are probably tired. This is their 5th game of the tournament. As we mentioned, both played hard games yesterday.
Both teams turning to the bench once again. Flavel and Samilo out there. Still working hard. You see De Jesus and Anumam taking a rest too. Serrata and Ozar return to the floor.
Certainly New Zealand have the height right now with Camilo on with Whitaker. See if they take advantage of that.
Here is Camilo. Finds Dalton this time. Camilo wide open and makes the most of it. There you go, Laurie. Well done.
Really nice high-low action between the two bigs looking for each other, and that's what they want to do.
Ozar now. Oh, just slips at the crucial time. Had a foot violation. Going to head the way of the Philippines. McGoldrick is going to replace Whitaker after this nice pass to Tamilo. Sugapong goes herself. Again, that one falls short. 2 minutes remaining. New Zealand leads 17-11 in the first term. Tamilo certainly got the advantage here. Wants to kick it out this time. Dale was fouled. Sugapong committing it on that occasion. And Patrick Aquino has decided he's going to call a timeout with 1:43 remaining in this first term. New Zealand leading this one by 6 in the battle between 5th and 6th. To see who finishes 5th and who will claim 6th spot at the 2025 FIBA Women's Asia Cup. We're going to take a listen into Patrick Aquino's huddle.
Go. Give it up to this one, sir, para may handle dito. Gusto ko para may handle to. Once you get that handle, this cross and then you get that. Go together on 3, 1, 2, 3. Go.
Well, Patrick Aquino just would have had some messages to his teammate, to his team there, just about what he wants them to look at offensively. Just a little bit of stagnant with 11 points right now, and so he gave them specific ideas of what he wants to see from them at the offensive end.
New Zealand making their way back out onto the floor after their huddle with Coach Nat Hurst. First tournament for her, leading this team. Dalton. Here's Dale. Tamilo. Gives Flavel another chance to get moving. McGoldrick wide open. Sugapong with the rebound. Flavel intercepts, but Sugapong manages to hold on to it. Pastrana. That time Tamilo read the scout. Pastrana was always going to shoot the three. Flavel. She can't get it going. Tamilo again strong on the boards and gives it to go.
Really good positioning of her body. Tamilo, knowing when that shot went up from Flavel that she was going to get that offensive rebound and didn't bring it down, kept it up nice and high to finish.
She can set herself up for a really big finish of the tournament here, Tamilo. Keeps going the way she does. Shot clock ticks down to 3 for Ozar. Oh, beautiful handoff to Delarosa. That's how you do it.
Really nice find by Ozar. Didn't panic as the shot clock was ticking down. And a nice finish.
Wide one. Heat on the hand.
Tamila's got such upside to her game. She's only 20 years old. She's only going to get stronger and be able to handle the physicality. But she's got a nice touch inside. She's got a nice looking shot. So they'll be really excited about her future.
Of course, freshman of the year at the University of Hawaii. McGoldrick. Sugapong again with the desperation. The clock ticks down to 15 seconds remaining in the first. A kick ahead pass, and Flavel was there to beat her. Philippines can go again. 10.4 seconds remaining now.
Well, they don't want to shoot this early unless they have a wide open layup. They want to make sure they get the last shot of this quarter so that New Zealand can't go back and score.
Sugapong. She can't hit the three. Tamilo, got to get on the move. Dale can't get the shot off in time. But it was a nice start from New Zealand at the end of the first quarter. New Zealand 19 lead the Philippines 13. So both teams just getting into the rhythm of the game. Of course, as we mentioned, a heavy playing schedule so far. It's the fifth game for each of these teams. The three-point shooting hasn't been great. The two-point shooting, the Philippines have really struggled, but New Zealand have got the upper hand there.
Well, they do, and they've got a spread of scorers, so nobody in particular is standing out right now. With the rotation of Tamilo, McGoldrick, and Pizzi, that's, I think, a plan that they're trying to do, because really, Anamaz and De La Rosa are their two bigs, and so it's a battle going up against them.
Second quarter tipping off here. New Zealand 19, leading the Philippines 13 here in Shenzhen. De Jesus will resume things here. Both teams battle it out to finish fifth in this year's Asia Cup. Castillo. Anamal's got to go. And New Zealand trapped her well. Dale puts the step on. Tamilo. Good to see her still out there. McGoldrick. Back to Tamilo. Foul was called before the shot. New Zealand ball from the baseline. Castillo just holding Tamilo's arm there. Sideline ball for New Zealand.
The Philippines are in a zone right now from the side out of bounds play.
Shearer dumps it into Dalton, who takes it all the way.
Really good cut by Dalton. She saw that the middle of the key was wide open. She slashed into there. Her teammate found her, and it was a really nice finish.
Animam now going up against Tamilo. Somehow gets it to go. An athletic finish from Jack Animam. Thompson clears some space. Tamilo kicks it to McGoldrick. Clever move. Knew she was going to get fouled.
Both teams are doing a good job of when the ball goes inside, of movement off the ball. We can see McGoldrick going in there, whether she was going to get it on that pass or on an offensive rebound if Tamilio missed. But both teams have had good movement off post feeds.
McGoldrick now averaging 14.5 points per game this tournament. That's 5th in the tournament in terms of rankings. 6.8 rebounds, that's 9th, and 2.5 assists. So it's been a really solid tournament from the New Zealand captain.
Well, it has, and we say that she's the veteran of the team at 25 years old, but she's been great for the team and what she's doing at both ends of the court and her leadership.
Marty Panganiban here. Dale slaps it out.
New Zealand are staying in their zone, active.
Castillo loves this range. Anima, a rebound. This time can't get the putback. Shearer finds Tamilo. Puts the ball on the floor and then finds Dale. Shot clock down to 6. Oh, and Shearer knocks it down.
And that's what we said at the beginning. They've got some good inside looks, but the likes of Shearer is a real focus from the perimeter.
Was Patrick Aquino playing some mind games? He was sort of counting ahead of the shot clock. Shot clock was at 6 and he was going 3, 2, and she shot it. So she did well. Dale scrambles for it. It just makes its way out. And even though it's the last game of the tournament, it doesn't mean, you know, too much. There's no medal on the line per se, but these two teams definitely want to finish 5th rather than 6th. They're going all the way for it.
And that's the sign of two-class teams when, you know, once you're on the court, it doesn't matter. You're playing hard, you're playing to win.
And like you said, for the Philippines, if they were to finish 5th, that would be historic. First time they've finished 5th since 2017 when we went to 2 divisions here in the Asia Cup. Oh, McGoldrick, the other 3 start to land.
She has a really great looking shot, McGoldrick. Really balanced when she shoots it.
Back-to-back threes for the Tall Ferns. They're now leading 29 to 15. Last time these two teams met, it was just 5 points the difference. And the Philippines fight back. Shot clock ticking down. Ozar just has to put it up. It was good defense again from New Zealand. Running fast on offense. Whitaker, putback is good.
Just too tall, Whitaker, good reach, good timing, nice finish.
New Zealand getting some momentum now. After their biggest lead of the game, De Jesus changes the narrative here. A much needed triple. Whitaker couldn't keep it in, definitely the right idea. Now both teams will look to their bench and bring on their number 8s. Pizzi for New Zealand, Serrada for the Philippines. 6 minutes 15 remaining in the opening half. Nat Hurst looking on. Panganiban. Trying to find a way through, but not in front of Whitaker. Flavel also going to make her way onto the floor for Shira. And a timeout now called by the Philippines. 6 minutes remaining. New Zealand leading 31-18. So back-to-back threes. 2 from Whitaker and 2 free throws. Got on a nice run. Patrick Aquino, he wants to talk things over, and we might take a listen.
小朋友来个非常好，哟吼，可以，小朋友来轻轻的抱一下哦，不错，这边呢，
Get that and then the shooter on the court.
继续来了，先从你
One
呢，
more.
哎，这
Screen,
边呢，
Jack. Ball screen.
哎，这个
Left,
不
right.
太深了，好，
Set
这
it
个
for
也可以啊，
the shooter. Flash here. And then we use that one.
车来了，一定要亲一下哦，准备好了吗？
You gotta make extra passes. You're very crazy. But you're not seeing extra passes. They're clubbing out. They're cramping down on the middle already. Alright, come on.
Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving.
Let's go. Together on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Together!
I think that timeout for Patrick Aquino was, you know, discussing offense again, but again, just looking at the score line, he just would want to make sure that New Zealand aren't getting any momentum or any runs out there. Good little break for his players. Maybe concentrate here on this out of bounds play. We'll see if they can execute something differently.
Panganiban. A nice idea for the play. Couldn't fire on the 3. Whitaker finds Dalton again. What a kizzy. Animam wrote it better. Animam desperate for Patrick Aquino to challenge that. And I think he's going to ask for one.
It was good execution by New Zealand. It's just, it might have been better if they had got to the second side. They just stayed on that right-hand side.
Official coach's challenge here for Patrick Aquino. Out of bounds. Take a listen to the referees as they discuss it.
Okay, we're here to check. Last touch when out of bounds. We initial call is a black ball. Could you please the baseline camera? Yeah, thank you. Why? Into this one? No. I think one, this one, no. Yes. The 10. Yes, thank you. Okay. Why? Black. Out of bounds. I say it's a last touch is black. Maybe 45. What do you say?
Okay, I agree.
Okay, so this is white ball, shot clock was 24, right? Okay. Quarter reverse, white ball. Okay, after review. White ball.
So a good challenge by Coach Patrick Aquino. Adamam was jumping up and down in the air, screaming for him to make it.
Well, that's fine to use it, but that's it. Even though it was an incorrect call, they reversed it. That's it. You don't get any other coach's challenge. So pretty early in the game.
At least Moses finds a score out of it. So
Exactly.
get some momentum here potentially. Back-to-back baskets for her. Whitaker. This time throws it straight to us in the commentary position.
Hanuman did a good job there of defending Whitaker, not letting her round the corner. She was forced to stay up past the three-point line and wasn't able to go downhill at all.
An 11-point lead for New Zealand. Flavel travels. It's unfortunate that her name rhymes with travel. De Jesus now. Still with her. And she's feeling it right now.
Well, that's a really good shot for De Jesus. She likes that pull-up jump shot. She's very balanced. As she goes into it, she's looking to see if she can kick it to Animan, but when she pulls up, it's a really good-looking shot.
Well, 10 points now for Vanessa de Jesus. 3 straight baskets. And Nat Hurst needs to talk things over. We might take a listen.
Let's come down and run a head tap. Let's run a head tap. We don't need to rush. We can pull out options to get all the way through. At the end of it, we have to finish your elbows and continue to cut. We're going back to now 3/4 cuts. Last cut. Anytime we attack that hit, we must get a 45 cut. We must get a 45 cut.
So Nat Hurst was really specific in her instructions there. If they don't have an early look, she wants them to get through some continuity, get the ball moving. She talked about blast cuts in there and cutting really hard. So we'll see if they can maintain this, because Philippines are slowly crawling back into the game. 9 points right now, so they'll want to finish this last 5 minutes of this first half really strongly.
Might be a dumb question. Are blast cuts just really fast cuts? Is that the simplicity of it?
That's the simplicity of it. Good quick first step, blast through the key.
I haven't heard that before. I like it. Topaiono, a turnover. That's not what Nat Hurst would have wanted. Topaiono, her first minutes of the game. De Jesus finds Panganiban this time. Anima, another rebound. Good experience for Topaiono to guard her here. And she fouls her.
You know that Animan, every time she gets the ball, she wants to turn over her shoulder and go to that left-hand side. If you're going to double, that's where you need to come from.
So many times Animam has ended up at the foul line in this tournament. As you said, the #1 rebounder in the competition. Also averaging 10.8 points per game, so a double-double for her.
But we saw how emotional she was after their win against Lebanon to secure that chance to go to the qualifying cup and play in this game here. And she's really the heart and soul, 26-year-old heart and soul of this Philippines team.
Yeah, I think they call her their version of their big sister. She's absolutely the heart and soul of the team. When she won that TCL Player of the Game trophy, there were tears in her eyes.
Yes.
The whole team came around her. Topaiono has a nice moment there. This time not to be for De Jesus. Pizzi moves it to Shearer. Call that a pass. Topaiono goes back to back.
Not sure the stats people would agree with that, but
Animam finds Castillo again. Jeez, that's a big three.
and as you mentioned earlier, she's not afraid to take a long distance three-point shot.
Oldest player in the Philippines team, Castillo, at 28. So both teams full of youth and exuberance. Castillo in the action again. Finds De Jesus. He's been in the action all game so far. Dumps it into Anima. Has to restart things. 10 remaining on the shot clock. De Jesus fires her way through.
New Zealand just a little lost in defense right now. Just a step behind what the Philippines are doing, and they're certainly taking advantage of it right now. They've closed this margin back to 8 points.
Beautiful three there from Castillo. And it prompts another timeout from New Zealand. And then here, De Jesus gets her 12th point of the game. She is motoring at the moment. Let's head into the New Zealand huddle.
Well, I think I caught the word staggers in there from Nat Hurst, which means a player will be coming off 2 screens now. Whether she curls around or the big pops out, we'll see, but that was the message from there. And again, she just wants a steadying timeout and ensure that they get a good look at the basket this time down the court.
Funny thing, momentum. New Zealand got out to a 16-point lead, just feels like about 3 minutes ago. De Jesus and the Philippines have just taken over. Get it back to 8 points. Cut the margin in half. Anumam blocks Topaiono. Left her no room to move. Good work here by Anumam. And again. Double block from Jack. Topaiono this time going up against Sarada. Still can't find a way through. Castillo.
Well, I think she thought about it there for a second.
The players get a bit tangled up there. Anumam and McGoldrick. Philippines get to go again from the baseline.
Goldrick's second foul.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. Castillo.
And Anumam went up there to set that screen for her because she knew that she could shoot the long-range shot if the defense went under, and that's exactly what she did.
She's got incredible range. New Zealand just looking like a different team out there. Topaiono now heads to the line for 2. Ella Topaiono at the line. She's actually just signed with Adelaide in the Australian League, which is actually who the New Zealand assistant coach leads at the moment, Kara Mitchell. She's been appointed the new coach and she's signed Topaiono for the league. So good connection there. First shot's good to go. She's had a nice start to this game, getting in the points. Second one's good as well. These games are a good opportunity for players that haven't hit the court much during the tournament to try and show their worth here and finish out the tournament strongly.
Well, anytime you get any sort of minutes, whether it's just on or off, or whether you play significant minutes, you want to put your best foot forward, and that's what a good culture within a national team sort of talks about all the time, and I think New Zealand, they've done a great job of that. As I mentioned earlier, I feel like they've gelled really well together quickly. They, you know, are a new team, new head coach. They, as we talked about, Beck Pizzi just met her team here, so you know, they've done a good job, and that's really important.
Sugapong from the corner! Three for the Philippines!
That's a really common out-of-bounds play. I'm surprised that New Zealand did defend that a little bit better, but regardless, there was a great shot by the Philippines team.
minute to go here. They could look at time or taking the lead, but there was an offensive foul. Zelarosa there infringing. Here's the corner three from Sugapong. The 19-year-old showing what she's made of in this tournament. Ozara replaces Castillo after two massive long-range threes. Takes a well-deserved rest in the lead up to halftime. Pastrana also back out there. Same deal as Castillo. She can shoot a long three as well. McGoldrick into Camilo. Dale. Beautiful. That's better.
Camilo just did a great job of taking a couple dribbles into the paint, drew that defender. Dale was wide open on the outside, but a nice response.
And Pastrana cuts the margin to 5. 25 seconds remaining. Let's see which team can finish it a bit better leading into halftime. Fifth spot on the line here. Hokianga. Camilo. McGoldrick. Sugapong. Clock counts down to 2. Halftime buzzer! Open the bay, got a Saturday. Wow!
It is not over until that final buzzer goes here.
Maya Sugapong. Even she's stunned she made that one. Beats the halftime buzzer. And the Philippines have produced a stunning second quarter to keep themselves right in this game. Halftime, New Zealand 42 lead the Philippines. Extended highlights and stay up to date with the world of international basketball. Both teams have to wait out the 15 seconds now. Eager to get going in the second half. Battle it out for 5th up against 6th. Welcome back to Shenzhen in China for the second half between the Philippines and New Zealand. It's New Zealand 42 leading the Philippines 38. Julian Montesano and Laurie Chiswick with you in commentary, and Ezra McGoldrick gets New Zealand up to a very nice start.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better start. Just a nice looking shot from McGoldrick. Started off in a little bit of some horns action and found herself wide open early.
Top scorer for New Zealand at the moment, Ezra McGoldrick, the captain of the team. They're getting to work on De Jesus, the Philippines' top scorer, and she turns it over.
New Zealand have come out with an aggressive mindset.
Dalton gets the rebound and finds Kizzy. Drives in. Sarada. Turns it over straight to Dalton. New Zealand have come out with a real motivation here.
Well, they high energy right now. They're looking for each other. Nice pass by McGoldrick to Dale, who was cutting through the key. That last play phase, they were looking at doubling the on ball, so we'll see if that's the case every time.
De Jesus with it. Shira certainly putting the pressure on. Finding Animam.
Oh, you can see how she wants to go to her left-hand side. She was wide open on the right side.
McGoldrick. Dalton. This time Dalton, can she find McGoldrick to the finish? Dale. McGoldrick can't go back-to-back. Early subs here for Patrick Aquino. Pastrana and Zelarosa take the floor. After New Zealand have gone back-to-back, the McGoldrick 3. And then Dale driving in for the 2. To extend their lead out here, 47-38 early on in the third term.
There's that double we were talking about.
Looks like it might just apply to De Jesus. Dale sorts it out of bounds.
That was a good quick drive by Pastrana, getting her feet in the paint and aggressively with pace going downhill.
Anima to the left. Gets the first points of the quarter for the Philippines. Dale. Both players disputing the call, as you can imagine. Second foul for Animam. Goldrick now gets to the line.
Just see her holding her stomach there. She just, at the last plays on defense, she stopped and grabbed that area. Looks like she was a little bit winded, but she still made her way up the court. Found herself in the action and now gets 2 shots. She's a trooper.
Made the first one as well. Second one not to be. Now she's guarding De Jesus. Always going to be a tough task. Gets her own rebound and banks it in this time. She's got such a range of shots. De Jesus. Bolton wanted Dale, and then found Shearer, who found Dale in a bit more space, but De La Rosa right there to meet her. Such a good blocker. Oh, Panganiba! That's how close that was. Now we're getting moving. 3-point ball game again.
Good block out by De La Rosa, but good movement by both teams.
Goldrick showing some frustration there. So subs on the floor for New Zealand. Whitaker and Tamilo come on. De La Rosa there with the block. Panganiban. De La Rosa somehow, that's a strong rebound. Deserved 2 shots to come.
Well, at every opportunity, Panganiban is just using her explosiveness to get to the baskets and create something for her teammates.
It's been so good to see the emergence of not only Panganiban, but also Casey De La Rosa at the line. 21-year-old who plays for Ateneo in the Philippines. She's averaging 6 points, 4.8 rebounds. She's coming off 10 points against Korea.
Well, and then there's 19-year-old Sugapong as well. So they've got some good youth building towards the 2027 Asia Cup, where they are the host country. So very exciting times for the Philippines.
Dale has to take a seat. Strawbridge back out onto the floor.
It's important that New Zealand hold their nerve right now. Don't get rattled by the referees. Don't get rattled by the momentum that the Philippines have right now. It's a 3-point game. There's a long time to go.
Whitaker. From the elbow. De Jesus eventually holds on to it. Pastrana. Knocks down the 3, as she's done so many occasions this tournament. And the Philippines are back in front.
Well, they are, and they're just playing with a lot of confidence. Not taking a backward step at all. Nice kick-ahead pass, gets her feet set. Defense is in the paint. Whitaker tries to come out, but Pastrana just nailed that 3.
Love the bench reaction. They have provided so much energy throughout the whole tournament. Let's see what Nat Hurst has to say.
So right now they're up and in, right? So if we're going to use a side kick, don't let it jam you off that. Right? All right,
Just good message from Nathurst, reminding her team that they want to go get second side action. So Philippines are doing a good job of defending the first side action, the side where the ball comes up before, and they want to send it to the other side and try and get the Philippines in rotation. And Nathurst's final message was let the ball do the work. So get it through hands, change sides.
Let's see what they can execute here. Scores level, change in points just in the timeout. Whitaker. Get another opportunity here. 7 remaining on the shot clock. Patrick Aquino on the bench.
He is riding every single shot out there.
Head coach of the team since 2014.
He's so important to the Philippines basketball, and the players love him, and he just does a fantastic job.
Yeah, I was going to say, not only does he ride all the shots at this tournament, but every tournament, every game he coaches with the same passion and intensity. Sultan. Gets slotted away from her. Panganiban. Animam. Sultan just keeps it in. Here's Whitaker. Finds Sultan, who finds Tamilo. Strawbridge for the 3. Falls short. Panganiban. Oh, tried to get Shearer up in the air. She said no. Now Strawbridge puts on the Jets and goes all the way.
Really good energy right now that Strawbridge is bringing to the court at both ends of it.
Nearly an athletic finish by De La Rosa, the back of her hand.
All of a sudden, the pace of this game is just ramped right up.
Who said the teams were tired?
Right, exactly.
Tamilo. De Jesus. Now she's happy to slow things down. Double teamed. De La Rosa. Immediately met by New Zealand defenders. De Jesus again, just gets it to go.
Really good movement, De Jesus. When De La Rosa got the ball, she saw she had nowhere to go and just made a quick cut around there. Her teammate was able to find her, and again, that nice little pull-up jump shot.
16 points for De Jesus. And Shearer goes to the line for 2 shots. Heavy drive. Gets to her feet. So subs on for both teams. See Tamilo heading off. Flavel back on the floor. Goldrick, the Philippines. You've got Sugapong back out there. Shearer gets the first one to go. Takes her point tally to 9 for the game, along with 4 rebounds and 3 assists. Philippines ball. Sales come back onto the floor, replacing Shearer. De Jesus now. Can't quite find Anamam. And even more subs now for New Zealand. Really changing things up here. Tofaiono and Pizzi on the floor.
I was just thinking to myself that Pizzi hadn't been on for a little while.
Back in the action now. Flavel to bring the ball down. 18-year-old. Dale.
That's the second side action that Coach Nat Hurst was talking about in her timeout. Try and get it reversed, try and get the Philippines into some sort of rotations to get a better shot.
Strawbridge back to Flavel. Oh! Offensive foul. Strana just got in her way. Forced Flavel to curl her arm around her. Philippines have an opportunity to take the lead here. Sorry, the foul was on Kizzy in the background. Pastrana off the one leg. Not that side.
New Zealand continue to double that high pick and roll.
Kopaiono tries to find Strawbridge. Very nice movement.
That's what you'd call a good glass cut, Julia. She went hard off that. A little bit of a post feed, cut through the key.
Sure, Nat Hurst would love more of those. Pastrana. Sugapong. Oh, she's letting it loose.
Under pressure, Sugapong lets that one fly. Tied up at 53 all.
Fouls at the other end. That's a big hit. Here she was at the offensive end though. Nothing but net. Beat the buzzer at half time.
Both teams have done a pretty good job with their foul discipline. We haven't seen either team get into the bonus situation really early, as we have in other games.
Sugapong's third. Dale. Kopaiono was strong on the boards. Flavel driving, rising above Anima. Anima gets it to go. De Jesus. De La Rosa. Can the Philippines take the lead here? Not to be. Gives New Zealand an opportunity now to advance in front. 2 minutes remaining here in the third. Flavel.
Oh, that did everything go in and then popped back out.
Oh, unfortunate for her. It was such a good looking shot. See if the Philippines can take advantage. De Jesus wanting to use up all the shot clock. Anima. Got fouled.
Just staying on the ground, just having a little bit of a break.
Kopaiono has to take a seat now.
She just needed to stand up straight. That's not the most comfortable shot for Anima. She's much more effective inside.
She's got 6 points and 7 rebounds to go with 4 assists. Jack Anima. And she puts her team back in front here. The battle for 5th place is heating up. Shearer gets it back, and then can't find Dalton. Panganiban. The 19-year-old. Still with her. Finds Sugapong. Another teenager in the Philippines lineup. Shearer to bring it up here for New Zealand. Oh, had the right idea. Slipped out of Tamilo's hands. Gives the Philippines the ball back. 49.4 seconds left. They can extend their lead here and go into three-quarter time with some good momentum to secure their best ever finish two-division format in the FIBA Women's Asia Cup. Sugapong. Azar back on the floor. Serrano also back out there. Couldn't provide the spark. Pizzi. Dalton. Gets through hands. And Ozar's off and running. Castillo. Not the place she wants to be. She wants to be beyond the three-point line.
Well, she goes to the line because New Zealand are in the bonus situation.
Castillo could put her team further in front after two big threes in the second term. 6 points for the game. First one is good. Didn't score against Korea last night, averaging 2.8 points per game, so she's already surpassed her average well and truly. More importantly, puts her team 3 points in front. Can New Zealand tie things up here and head into the three-quarter time break? All scores level. Sugapong fouls Dalton.
Not such a bad foul,
Yeah,
because they have one to give, so they don't go to the line. They can reset their defense here. Forces New Zealand to run something different with just a tick under 10 seconds to go.
Sugapong's fourth foul though.
Oh, that looks good.
Shearer couldn't get it to go, and the tables have turned here. The Philippines have taken the lead. Big 10 minutes to finish. At the end of the third quarter, it's the Philippines 56, leading New Zealand 53. Philippines have hit their rhythm now, going quite well with 8 threes. New Zealand have attempted 21, haven't yielded the same results. Philippines have 10 minutes left to see if they can finish. It's coming up, the last game of the tournament for these two teams. Who will finish 5th and who will finish 6th here in Shenzhen? It's been a great tournament by both teams. Who can finish it off the strongest? Fourth quarter tipping off. Philippines lead this one by 3, 56 to 53. Castillo thinks about it and hands it off to Sugapong.
Well, really, this fourth quarter, I think, is going to come down to who can play some good defense, who can put the pressure on the other team to make life difficult.
That's the start for New Zealand. Dale opens the scoring account in the fourth term. Back to a 1-point game, just like that. Sugapong to the line.
Sugapong's doing a good job of continually moving well off the ball. See her here just cutting to the basket.
She's had 9 points so far in this game. A buzzer beater, halftime 3. And 2 more big threes to come. Gets her first free throw of the game. Gets well past her average of 8 points for the tournament.
Well, the other stat that stood out to me at quarter time was the Philippines are shooting the 3 ball at 44%. Over the course of the tournament, that's only been 27%. So they are doing a good job of getting some shots up.
They eventually get it to go through Shearer.
That's where New Zealand can take advantage of their height, go inside.
Castillo lets it go.
Just add to that 3 points tally, Castillo.
Her third triple of the game. She gets up to 11 points. Gives the Philippines a tiny bit of breathing space. And Serrano cuts it off. Sugapong. Azar. Does Castillo go again? this time finds Panganiban. Spinning on Zale.
She is fearless out there against the New Zealand team, as she has been all tournament. But look at that three from Castillo. Nothing but net. The veteran is standing up for the Philippines. And then we see the youngster, the opposite age to Castillo, driving in hard and finishing under pressure and physicality.
Patrick Aquino loves it. Nat Hurst not so much. She's had to call a timeout. 8 minutes remaining, 63 to 57. New Zealand, the Philippines open up their biggest lead of the game. And it's been off the back of their youngsters. Sugapong's made a couple of strong drives to start off the fourth term. Panganiban with that excellent finish. And then the veteran, the 28-year-old veteran of the team, Castillo, with some massive triples. So the Philippines looking to end this on a high note.
Well, they certainly are. And as I said, there's still 8 minutes is a long time. It's only a 6-point game. So New Zealand have to go back to the basics of what they, when they've been successful, how they've played. So ball movement, player movement, look inside towards their height, movement once they do get it inside off the ball. And defensively, they need to be up and in right now. The Philippines feel really comfortable in their ball reversals and their cuts. So the physicality, as hard as it is at this stage of the tournament, that's what they need to do right now to reel this margin back in.
Don't envy the players out there right now. They'd be so tired, so desperate to win. And their bodies get pushed to the limit. Find the score they want. Strawbridge, that's better.
That was really good movement by everybody.
Castillo, not this time, just too close. It's more of a chance from half court than directly behind the three-point line at this
exactly
rate.
Right. That's McGoldrick's fourth foul, so that's a bit of pressure on her and the coaching staff. She's going to come off and sit for a little while. I don't imagine she'll sit for too long, but a good replacement in Whitaker.
Sugapong, the other one out there with 4 fouls. Serrata to Ozar. Here is Sugapong, steps back on Dale. Whitaker.
So even there, I think Dale should have been more aggressive in what she was doing. Hands up, aggressive switch if you're going to switch. That's a good look. Ball got reversed. Pizzi went down. Nice find by Dale. Now it's the turn of Philippines to see what they can give.
That was Pizzi's first point of the game.
Castillo is just on fire. She's unconscious out there.
14 points for Kate Castillo. 4th triple of the game. She's been breathtaking. Here's the foul there. Pizzi, who's going to head to the line for 2 shots. Label is going to replace Dale.
Well, it's so nice to see a player of her stature who's been around for a long time, a part of this team for a long time, to be having the sort of game she is today.
And the bench, don't they just go crazy every time she hits one? She's such a much-loved person within this Philippines team.
This is for Pizzi to bring it back to 3 points. And she does.
Close finish coming up here.
I like that from Strawbridge, putting a little bit of extended pressure on the Philippines. Nothing easy.
Panganiban, her shot falls short. New Zealand draw level. Get it within a point here. Whitaker tries to draw level. Panganiban can get on the move again. A quick first step. De Jesus can't quite find Anumam. Dalton did a great job.
She did.
undersized on Animam. Gets to go off the other end and try her luck now offensively. Whitaker caught it up in the air. Quick step on Animam, who's right there with her. Flavel couldn't make the move successfully. They go again. Everyone touches it. Flavel can't finish it off.
Big board by Whitaker out there. They need to use their height to be able to get those second chance opportunities. We have a 1-point ball game in this 5th-6 positioning game.
A lot of offensive rebounds there for New Zealand. Let's see what the Philippines can do. It's in the right hands. Whitaker fouls Castillo this time.
Well, whoever's defending Castillo, if they switch onto her, you've got to hold a hand nice and high because she has got her shooter's mentality with her right now. And she is up to 14 points.
Here she is again. Flavel right there with her. Panganiban. Guarded by Whitaker at the moment. Whitaker fouls her.
So again, what a great decision by the youngster, Panganiban. She recognized she had Whitaker with her. She certainly got the foot speed on her, so she asked for a clear out. Took it at her hard, and you know, the result was yes, she got fouled and goes to the line.
Two quick fouls to Whitaker, on the other hand, takes her to 4 for the game. So 3 players now sitting on 4 fouls. 5 minutes 20 remaining. Panganiban gets herself up to 9 points, following on from 19 points against Korea last night. She puts her team ahead by 3. Hit some clutch free throws against Lebanon, probably the most crucial free throws of her life to secure the win there by 3 points. And of course the qualification into the top 6, meaning both these teams are qualified for a World Cup qualifying tournament, regardless of who finishes 5th and who finishes 6th today.
Good seal by Beck Pizzi and a good angled pass into her. She was fouled on the way to the basket. Or the referees have called it before she went into her motion.
Mentioned physicality, Laura. I feel like it has increased in this quarter.
Absolutely.
Strawbridge finds Pizzi. This time she gets fouled on the shot.
Good decision by Pizzi. There was some off-the-ball movement on the other side, which allowed her to have a bit of a clear out there. You can see there's no defense there to help out, and it was a nice take against De La Rosa.
So Castillo is going to head off for a well-deserved break, and Pastrana, another baller from 3-point line, comes on. First one's good to go for Pizzi. Now up to 6 points for the quarter. Hadn't scored up until the 4th.
Well, and the thing we know about Beck Pizzi is she's got good IQ, so she's going to make good decisions in clutch situations. That's why you want her on the court.
Here's De Jesus. She's gone a bit quiet as well. New Zealand can get off and running. Can they get back in the lead here? Flavel rolling to the basket. And again she travels.
Well, that's that fine line between you want to play fast, you want to try and push the ball, but you just have to have the control. Just lost her footing.
So here is McGoldrick coming back on with those 4 fouls. Didn't have to sit for long, like you mentioned. 4 minutes 44 left in the game. Philippines lead by 1. De Jesus, 6 16 points for the game. Anima. She has a crucial role to play here in the stretch home. Shearer keeps it in. Can New Zealand take another chance to advance in front? Whitaker. Flavel. Yeah, the bodies hit the deck. It's not what they're going to want in the last game of the tournament. The rotations have been thick and fast for New Zealand.
Well, Tamila's come back on just to give them that extra height inside for New Zealand.
Yeah, well and away leading points in the paint. Also second chance points to New Zealand, so good for them to utilise their height in this last 4 minutes. See offensive rebounds, they're dominant as well.
One was tapped off white. One was tapped off white. Black ball. Black ball.
Referees are just going to check this. And they will call it a New Zealand ball. It was blocked by De La Rosa.
And they're just looking to reset the shot clock, perhaps.
And a sub in the midst of it all too.
Jesus might be coming off just maybe a scratch that she needs replacing, so there's no blood rule.
New Zealand get it back again. They're given a lot of chances here to regain the lead. Philippines holding on. Shearer this time puts her team back in front.
Well, New Zealand are focusing inside. The Philippines are focusing outside, shooting the 3 ball at 44%.
Pastrana now. Tanyanivan thought about the corner 3, went inboard. Zolson takes the rebound. Dale up ahead. Shearer again, falls out of her hands. Dale gets it back. Shot falls. Timeout called. Momentum back with New Zealand.
Well, it certainly is, and we said at some point if either team could run and maybe put some transition baskets on, and that's exactly what New Zealand did in that instance. They are tired, both teams. There's fatigue playing in, but both teams are going at it really hard.
This has been a really great game. What a great standard for 5th versus 6th. It means a lot to both these teams. You want to finish 5th in the top 5. They've qualified for the World Cup qualifying tournaments, but it won't matter. 3 minutes 20 remaining here. What do you think Patrick Aquino has got to say?
Well, again, he's just, you know, that was the timeout he needed to call because New Zealand's got now the ascendancy by only 3 points. So he wanted to be steadying the ship. He'll be calling some things that he wants his players to look at and continue to look at and focus on in these last 3 minutes. So is that probably at both ends of the court, maybe what he wants to do. But if either team, and I've written this down, either team can run at this stage of the game, that'll go a long ways in securing this victory.
Nat Hirsch certainly would know the job's not done yet. They're in front, but only by a small margin. 3 minutes 20 is an eternity in basketball.
Oh, it's either team's game right now.
What a finish we have coming up. New Zealand lead this one 71-68. Had so many lead changes, especially in this second half. De Jesus back on the floor. Gets cleaned up. Can't get the 3. Tamilo and McGoldrick share it around. McGoldrick on the 4 fouls. Tamilo looking to use her size against a smaller Philippines lineup. The captain's been inspirational for New Zealand and she gets fouled.
Good poise by New Zealand. They went to the second side. McGoldrick rolled down. It was a nice pass inside.
So Sugapong heads off with 5 fouls. Finishes her night with 11 points, 4 rebounds and 2 assists. Panganiban out to replace her.
And I think it's a
Serrata to replace De La Rosa.
good sub to get Panganiban back in the court because she's so quick, she's so explosive. She can run the floor.
McGoldrick. Shot clock ticking down for Tamilo. Gets her own rebounds. Dale gets a second chance opportunity. Shearer. McGoldrick. This time gets the putback.
That's the thing, you can afford to shoot that three-point shot when you've got the likes of Tamilo and McGoldrick in there.
Panganiban tries to go underneath Tamilo. That was never going to work. Shearer up ahead. Straight for New Zealand. One more to come for Shearer.
And that's the running game I was talking about. Whichever team could do that, could come up with the legs, could come up with the fast breaker transition baskets, that would hold them in good stead, and that's exactly what happened. Great kick-ahead pass by New Zealand, good looking ahead, and a nice, strong finish.
Castillo back on for the Philippines. She could definitely close out the game with a big 2 minutes. Right now, New Zealand are rolling. 4 straight baskets. Plus the three-point play for Shearer. 76 plays 68 all of a sudden. Shearer up to 16 points. Panganiban wanted to find Serrata. She's just learning now what it's like to play clutch basketball here. It's tough. Hit the 2 free throws to ice the game against Lebanon. What have the Philippines got left? Can New Zealand get their lead back out to double digits? Dale. Kizzy had a massive finish to the game. Dale glides through. Not to be. Philippines now on the back foot. Castillo waving for it. This time finds Panganiban. Dale right there with her, but just got the foul at the inopportune time. Both teams in the bonus here. Minute 20 remaining.
You look at the games that both teams have played so far. The Philippines have been in 2 very close games where they had a 3-point win and a 3-point loss. And for New Zealand, well, they had that massive 2-point loss, or close 2-point loss to Korea. So both teams have experienced close games in this tournament, and will know what they need to do or what they need to not do.
So 76 plays 68, a minute 20 remaining. Both teams have 1 timeout left. Both teams in the bonus. Both teams desperate to finish 5th in the 2025 FIBA Women's Asia Cup.
I have to say, I'm so impressed with both teams because this is a hard game to play. You've lost the day before for your chance to play in the semifinals. It's a hard game to get up for, and credit to both these teams and the coaching staffs because they've come out like this is a medal game right now, and it is so impressive from both teams. It's been a really high standard game.
New Zealand finishing off strongly here. They've outscored the Philippines 23-12 in this 4th term. Can they continue on their run, or can the Philippines get the momentum back in this game and finish 5th in the tournament? It's been an 11-0 run from New Zealand.
Well, it's really important that these 2 foul shots drop to bring the margin back to 6 points.
She's done it before, mentioned against Lebanon. Team was leading by 1. She hit both free throws at the end. This time a bit more shaky. Second one's good.
Good adjustment by Panganiban.
Gets herself up to 11 points for the game. Dale He's been an underrated player in this New Zealand lineup. Very highly rated within the team. Gets slapped away from Zoltan. She's still fighting through it. She gets the foul call. Gets helped off her feet. Desperation out there. And Zoltan will head to the line.
Well, that's what the Philippines need to do. They need to junk up the defense in this last minute, trying to come up with a steal, a fumble, a turnover, whatever they can. But they're in the bonus situation, so Dalton goes to the line now.
Her first free throw falls short. Nat Hurst barking instructions from the sidelines. Dalton misses both. A big chance here for the Philippines. Only a minute remaining now. They have to go quick. De Jesus does just that. Just couldn't get the finish. Did everything right. McGoldrick to Dale. Can they close it out here? Dalton steps in. Pizzi, another offensive rebound for New Zealand. They've dominated that statistical category, and McGoldrick made that look so easy. 17 points after she came off 28 last night. She's been heroic once again. Arima, we knew she'd fight till the end. It's exactly what she's doing. Gets herself up to 9 points. 7-point margin with 20 seconds to go. Dalton now. Ashira. Dribbles it out. Shot clock violation. And Patrick Aquino will call a timeout just for a bit of fun. 1.6 seconds remaining. We'll see if his team can light it up again. Unfortunately for him, Sugapong fouled out with the 5 fouls. She beat the buzzer at halftime. Won't get an opportunity to do so here.
Well, always a teacher, Patrick Aquino, wanting his players to learn right down till the dying seconds of the last game of the tournament. 1.6 seconds, he'll draw something up, see if they can execute it.
De Jesus with 16, Castillo with 14, and Sugapong with 11 points. They're their top scorers for the Philippines tonight.
But what a great fight back by New Zealand in this last quarter, and the way they steadied, because the Philippines were looking like they had all the momentum at one stage, but New Zealand, to their credit, they picked up the defense, they got a few runs on, some easy baskets which relieved that pressure, and they just focus on their inside game, which has been fabulous.
They're set for a 5th place finish here at the 2025 FIBA Women's Asia Cup. The Philippines have one last chance to roll the dice here. Try and close the margin for a bit of consolation. De Jesus to inbound. It's a good idea to look for Castillo. Here she goes. Can't beat the buzzer. And congratulations to New Zealand. They secure a 5th place finish in the 2025 FIBA Women's Asia Cup, defeating the Philippines 78-71.